Welcome to Midnight's Lair. Tonight, just a fragment. A voice from the city at this hour. I've lived here a long time. Long enough that people stopped asking how long. Cities do that. They learn which questions not to ask. At this hour, Port Dominion sounds different. The engines quiet down. The voices thin out. What's left is the city breathing. And the people who don't sleep because something in them won't let go. There's a man, Mr. John Horvath, who walks Crescent Wharf every night. Same coat, same pace. He doesn't look at the water anymore. He used to, years ago, but not now. Loss teaches people where not to look. I remember when the dock stayed lit all night. Not for safety, mind you, but for civic pride. You could tell what a city values by what it bothers to keep illuminated. People think cities decay from the top down. They're wrong. Cities fray at the edges first. Places no one wants to claim responsibility for. A stairwell no one fixes. A promise no one renews. A name that stops being spoken out loud. I try to remember the names, even when the city doesn't. There's a woman on Harrow Street, Miss Evangeline Saint-Jacques by name, who kept her radio playing in her shop day and night. Not music, but voices. She said it made the place feel less empty. When she closed up for good, the street didn't get quieter. It got lonelier. People think loneliness is an individual thing. It isn't. It spreads. A lonely street becomes a careless one. And a careless street becomes a dangerous one. People like to argue about them. The masked ones. Whether they help, whether they make things worse, whether the city would have been better off if they'd never shown up at all. I've learned something watching long enough. The arguments don't matter. What matters is who's left standing behind when the noise fades. There's a boy in Iron Heights by the name of Timothy Brent who won't take elevators anymore. Not since the night the lights went out and the walls shook. He doesn't know the names. He doesn't follow the stories. He just knows that sometimes the world breaks sideways and adults lie about how safe it is. There's a woman on Silvergate, Miss Dorothy Fields, who keeps a spare coat in her office now. Not for herself, but for whoever shows up cold, shaken, and needing somewhere quiet to sit. She never asks what they saw. She learned better than that. Power leaves marks, not always where it lands, but where people learn to brace. I've seen heroes save a city block. I've seen a single careless moment hollow out a street for a decade. The city remembers both, and so do I. Still, not everything that's old is tired, and not everything that's broken wants to stay that way. There are nights, rare ones mind you, when the city holds itself together by nothing more than habit and hope. And sometimes, just sometimes, that's enough. If you're out there tonight, listening, know this. The city knows you're here. It always does. That's all for tonight. Get home safe. Midnight's Lair, keeping watch.